just one of the issues I have with the Marks. Bro, they lack sense of humor. So, like, you know, bro, I don't know what it is about wrestling Marks. And when they attempt humor, it falls so, and that's probably why they don't do it. But Tony obviously didn't get the joke.
Let's talk about Matt Riddle having an encounter with Tony Khan. He said, when you meet me, I'm very sarcastic. But when I meet him, I was like, oh, you like that match? But I said it in a different way. And he looked at me all confused. And I was like, never mind, dude. I just walked away. So that was my experience with that. EC3, man. Matt Riddle, did he just basically give himself the kibosh on any chance of going to AEW?
No, probably not. I mean, Tony's a mark. Come on. What match? I wonder what match they were talking about.
Yeah, I don't even know what the match was.
Matt's cool, dude. He's an intriguing fellow for sure.
He is.
And, like, he is... I don't even say he's sarcastic. He's just kind of like happy to be there, dude. It's, you know, whatever, man. It's cool. I wonder what the match was, and like I don't know if it's a battle of wits or a weed-induced hallucination they were both having in the conversation.
Right.
But I don't see that being an end game or a stopgate. Maybe calling him a mark and talking about weed hallucinations disqualifies me from future employment, but that's okay.
You think you know all the wrestling stories? There's more you haven't heard yet. Join us on Backstage Pass.
Vince, what do you think about Matt Riddle's chances of going to AEW?
Well, bro, you know what? I mean, Chris, we kind of talk about this all the time, and it's kind of just one of the issues I have with the Marks. Bro, they lack sense of humor. So, like, you know, bro, I don't know what it is about wrestling Marks. And when they attempt humor, it falls so, and that's probably why they don't do it. But Tony obviously didn't get the joke. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just wondering if Tony is one of these guys, bro, that when it comes to wrestling, he just takes everything so I don't know, bro, because I don't know him personally. But I just hope he's not one of these guys that just takes everything so freaking serious.
Vince, if you follow his press conferences, the answer's right there. I mean, he takes everything seriously. Go back to when Hook at his previous press conference, when people was asking questions about the FTW championship being a Rebel championship and viewed as a joke. I mean, that grinded Tony Khan's rotors like nobody's business. It wasn't a joke. It was a very prestigious championship. You know, Taz had it. He's really great at ECW. Like, it rattled him to the core, man. So, absolutely, he takes things seriously. 100%. Yep. EC3?
Yeah, and I would just say, too, like, Marks can't meme. They're protective of something that people like myself and so many others do at an extremely high level, who see this sort of jest and humor in certain things while they can't. And it's kind of weird how protective they'd be over something they never would dare to physically pursue, yet fight against those that do, who treat it for what it is, which is entertainment and athleticism and fun, and like nobody takes this more serious than I do on so many levels. And even when that includes doing some absolute baloney nonsense, horse-ass, goofy, curmudgeon-y sort of crap. Like, if I have a bad segment or it's supposed to be funny, like, I'm in deep thought thinking about how to make it the best, but at the same time, we putting ourselves out there to be, you know, goofed on or laughed at. Or a lot of time when I talk to young wrestlers, and they're coming up and, you know, trying promos and character stuff, and, you know, they're $145 and, you know, they got face acne and bad haircuts and never look like they've seen the outside sun, let alone inside of a gym, or should be trained professional combatants in a top level athletic game. Like, you're taking this too seriously. Like, we are pro wrestlers is what I tell them. We're pro wrestlers. None of us are cool, okay? None of us. And once you realize that, you can step outside of your comfort zone, have a character, be engaging to a far vast audience. But yeah, they can't meme. They have a very dull sense of humor, super protective of something that they don't do. What was the point? What are we talking about? Anyways, yeah, but like, even me going on that rant, or
wrestlers being marks.
Yeah, and some
fans, wrestling fans being marks.
Yeah. Saying Matt, like, yeah, Tony's a mark and it was a weed-induced hallucination. Whether it's funny or it's not, like, Tony would take it seriously and personally, while the majority of us don't take any of this personally, especially when it's a talking head podcast show, or stupid comments on the internet, or commentary poking fun at our dumb antics, or, you know, like, you can't take this seriously. Yeah. You approach the business with as much seriousness as you can to draw money, protect your opponents, look the part, act the part, be the part, represent the brand. You take that super serious. But what we do, you can't, because you will not get out alive.
Indeed.